I got her a balloon. It's a big ass balloon. Imagine driving a car with this big ass balloon. Maybe you guys are used to it, but I ain't used to shit like that. Oh. Alright guys, so you see I just dropped the phone. That's the shit I'm talking about. I'm not good at, I don't know, something's wrong with me. I can do everything else good in life, but there's a couple things like, I'll touch this and I will happen to have a nail and pop the balloon. It's crazy. Alright, so it's your day. Alright, that's what we have there. Alright, and then I have some roses and I have the cake. Something real simple. It's better than her coming here and nothing. Her father already brought her a cake and they're thinking they're just cutting that one cake, but nah, that's not what's going down. She's gonna have 2 cakes. Let me show you the cake. Alright, and I got her some roses. Alright, Alright, I got this little, I got it wrapped up in this vine thing. I'm gonna take it off. I just didn't want it to get wet. But as I was thinking about it, I was driving to the car, I was walking to the car, and I was like, aren't these supposed to get wet? I don't know. They are. I'm joking, but these are little things that women have to think about. It's crazy. Alright, and I'm sure the cake. Guys, this is a cake. As you can see, the box is soaked, but the cake is good. Guys, this cake right here, I can't describe to you. Oh, if you guys like cannoli, crazy. So, quick story. Ree got her nickname Ree. It's because when I first met her, her name was Haskiri. I couldn't say it right for like the first 3 days. So I was scared to say her name. And then I said it and I messed up. And then I just had to squash that. I said, listen, your name's going to have to be Ree. My family's black and they don't have that behind it. So they're not going to be able to say Haskiri or Haskiri. So I'm like, they're just going to call you Ree. And that's going to be your nickname. And then she's like, nobody ever called me Ree. And I was like, nah. She's like, no. I was like, wow. I was like, well. And I was like, what they call you? She's like, Haz. I'm like, so out of everything out of Haskiri, people would rather call you Haz than a Ree. I said, yeah, you met some people that didn't have swag. But that's the story on how Ree got her nickname Ree. All right. So look, I got some candles and stuff in the bag. Let me show you that real quick. All right. So as I bought these, I was like, oh, I can't put this on the cake now. I'm gonna have to wait until before she comes up and boop, boop, stick them in, because if I stand these up, they're not gonna go in the fridge. Right. These are little simple things, man. It's crazy. All right. And I got some candles, and Ree likes candles that have glitter on it. She likes things that have glitter on it. It's a birthday candle. So I'm gonna poke this whole shit in there somewhere. I don't know how I'm gonna do it right now. Right? Thank God I don't have the balloon in here, because I probably would have popped it with the scissors next to me. But I'm gonna take all those and just fit it around here. So when she comes up, this shit is just boom on fire. Like she probably gonna think like I got dancers in here or something, but you know, we'll see. So I'm gonna record when she comes up, and I'm gonna edit this real quick. I'm gonna put my laptop here and try to show her that I made this little vlog for her birthday as well. Guys, this looks so corny, but it's the simplest thing. The restaurant we have reservations it's too flooded to go, and I'm talking to you like this. I don't know why. You know, this is how people with drama in their life talk. Listen, you don't know me. Like, you think you know my problems. You got it easy. I got it hard. Who you think you talking to? Anytime they got attitude, they go one way. Who you think you talking to? You talking to me? You ain't talking to me. Let me stop. This is weird. But yes, so our dinner got canceled. So we're gonna go tomorrow most likely. But this is what I can do today. I'm gonna make the best of it. So hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog. Now, hey guys, so y'all gonna act like y'all ain't see this shit. Y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see this. And for you nerds out there, you saw this when I first opened the cake. You didn't even say nothing. Wow, who puts happy? That's funny, right? I guess it makes it unique. Well, time to put these candles in. Alright guys, so I just stuck mad candles around. It might look a little funny right now, but this shit gonna be a poof. It's gonna be like a stage. Poof. It's gonna be interesting. So, and then I'm gonna take these guys, and I guess I'm gonna put them here so they don't get on fire. I really didn't think about that. Are these fire free? Alright, so we'll figure that out. See guys, this is what I'm talking about. I got an idea. I'll take these guys out and I'll put those guys there instead. Where should I put them? Somebody's right now saying, put them over there, put them over there. Don't judge me. I'll decide. So I opened this up and the 3 was not connected. So I squeezed it. Hopefully I'm gonna squeeze it for like, oh look, see? It's just not connected. You see, guys, I go through things like this all the time. This is my life. You have to understand. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't have glue in here. Damn it. All right, I just found a goddamn glue gun in my house. Why? I don't know, but I'm not asking questions until later because it's gonna help me. So, wow, it's crazy. All right, so I just used the crazy glue and I'm pushing it down. Now, last time I used a crazy glue, I burned myself really bad. I was like in grammar school, so I was just bringing some. I was traumatized just turning it on. It was a little scary, but hopefully it sticks. All right, look what I got, motherfucker. So hold on. Sometimes you guys ever have trouble with this part sometimes. All right, so I got this ready to go. She's gonna let me know a couple minutes before she gets here. I'm gonna light this shit on fire, and I'm gonna wish her happy birthday.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead.
Oh, thank you.
I found a girl.
Wait, it's not focusing.
Beautiful and
How
sweet.
cute is this?
I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart
Listen
is
out until the little message I got. All right. So now I just vlogged this little thing for you, and I got a nice little message for Ree. And I hope you listen. I hope I made that video from the heart for all the couples out there struggling, for the people that are single struggling, for the people that are in love and they don't got the money to do things. I got a nice little message for anybody and everybody. Listen. What's up, guys? So I want to make a quick video for our Loveacrossthehudson. The video quality on this video is not going to be the best. So let me just tell you why it's not going to be the best. First of all, it's Ree's birthday, and it's just been a crazy day. You know, she's been so busy, and she's been all over the place, and I've been busy. Let me just start you off with this nice little storyline. But before I start you off, I just want to say that to make someone happy or to celebrate love, you don't have to spend so much money, all right? You don't have to spend thousands of dollars, or you know, you don't have to go overboard. If you do everything from the heart and you do it from love and with love and care, and since you know you're very sincere, and someone doesn't appreciate that, then you shouldn't be with that person. But let me just tell you this story real quick. So woke up today on Ree's birthday. There's 365 days of the year. I probably get sick 2 or 3 of those days, if that. I wake up feeling so sick this morning. I don't know what went wrong with me. I woke up to the point where I was so dizzy where I couldn't stand up straight for 15 minutes. I had to hold on in my bathroom to the wall and try to get balance. It felt like I drank a gallon of alcohol last night, but I don't drink. I didn't do anything different on my diet except a couple things, eating a little more fruit. And if you guys know, you know I'm very sensitive to, even though fruit is it's an amazing thing that is given to us on this earth, I can't overeat those things, and I kind of did, I guess. I don't know. So long story short, I woke up so sick this morning, like, oh my God, I couldn't even walk. I was driving drunk, basically, you can say. Like, I could be better off driving drunk than driving the way I did today. So I woke up at 5, went to work. I had clients all day. So one of my clients canceled on me. It's a nasty day. It's raining like crazy outside. And it's a nasty day, and I happened to be able to pick Rhea up, and I took her to go get her nails done and her feet, mani and pedi done, and then I made her take the Uber home. I had her since I worked in the morning, all morning, and I stopped all my clients at nighttime. I had her go to the city with her mom and to go to a spa and get a massage with her mom and enjoy the first half of her birthday. Now, here's the plan that I had. The plan that I had, I'm still in my sweater. I just got back in the house. The plan that I had for Ree was to take her to Roof Chris Steakhouse tonight. We went a couple months ago on my birthday. She loved it, so I wanted to take her on her birthday and enjoy a great time there. And I called Roof Chris, and they're having service problems because there's so many floods over here. All right. So I didn't want to tell Ree that, so I dropped Ree off at the train on another break of mine, then went back to the gym, and I'm trying to figure out what can I do for Ree for her birthday. So before I dropped Ree off on the train, I said, worst comes to worst, and Bruce Chris say they had a flood or something like that. What else would you like to do? What else would you like? And she basically is like, yo, honestly, this weather's so crazy. I'd rather go get this massage, come back, and just relax. And then I was like, I want to do something for her birthday. So I was like, you know what? If that's the worst case scenario, we'll do that. I'll take you shopping. Tomorrow is my day off. Or I'll take you Friday. I get done early Friday. And I want to be able to give her enough time where she can shop and I'm not on the move. I don't have to go anywhere. And I was like, all right, so if that does come the case, I'll take you shopping. You get whatever you want. Take as long as you want to do it. As long as you want. I dropped her off and she gets out and I go back to work. And I wanted still to do something for her. Right? If you guys know me, I'm probably the most on the move guy, and I'm not that well with being unclumsy about things. Like I run into a wall. I don't just trip and fall like those kind of people, but I'm very when I eat my food, sometimes if I have a plastic fork, the plastic fork breaks out of nowhere. I guess I'm too aggressive with the fork. I'm not good with fragile things. So I went back to work and I was like, okay, I got to get her a cake. She's like, her dad got her a cake. But I'm like, I'm going to get you another cake. So she loves this cannoli cake. It's a cake that's made out of cannoli that got cannolis around it. She loves that cake. So I ordered her cannoli cake, family size. It might just be us two. After we eat it, we're going to basically throw it out because we can't have that cake in the house for a week. It won't be a good idea. We probably will though. So I order a cake, and it's the first time, you guys, I never ordered a cake before. So I'm over here on the phone ordering a cake. They're asking me all these questions. I never knew ordering a cake can be so goddamn difficult. So they're asking me all these questions, and I'm trying to put it together. I'm like, you can do this, you can do that. They're like, what color do you want the cake? What color? I'm like, damn, just you do it. Make it nice. Make it look nice. Make it look nice for a girl. So I ordered the cake. I trained my last client, and then it's pouring out here. So I get in the car. I'm soaked and wet. My car is right in front of my gym. I get in the car, soaked and wet. I went to go get a quick workout in, and then I went to right after that I went to go get her flowers. So I went to a florist, and I thought things that I did in my life is hard. Women have to be very precise and good at picking the little patterns to make flowers and wrapping and cakes and everything look good the way they did. I thought it was simple. I thought it just came like that. You have to create it from level one. You have to create it from the bottom up. So credit to the women out there, because I misjudge you guys on things like that. That's why you take so long. So I'm in there and I'm over here with 50 women around me. They're ordering all these flowers and I'm over here asking for everyone's opinion. I'm like, it's my girlfriend's birthday. What's the best flowers? What's this? What's that? I love roses, so I got some roses. I think I got 24, 36 or something crazy. I don't know. So I got her the roses and I had to pick the wrapping and I had to do all these weird things, right? So I get that done and I'm like, you know what? Let me run to Party City. Let me go get her a balloon. Let me go get her balloons and some happy birthday decorations or something like that. So I went to Party City, and after going to Party City, I got the worst attitude by two employees there that didn't like their jobs, and I like to stay just positive about things, but it was so disrespectful to me that I was about to get ghetto, but I didn't want to do that, not today, not my girlfriend's birthday. So they had this beautiful balloon. I should have took a picture of it because I just decided I was going to record this. They had this beautiful balloon that had Hollywood on it. And it was the cut, action, that. And it was it came with stars around it. It was crazy huge. And I was so excited. I waited on a long line. This lady took forever with a customer, so she called the guy in the back. She's like, we need help at register 5 or whatever. He comes up with the worst attitude because he didn't want to work. And while he came up, he was giving everyone an attitude. I'm like, this guy's not going to give me an attitude because I'm going to bring positive energy, and I'm not going to have that. So he gave me an attitude. I was like, I want that balloon. He's like, go get the number off of it. And I said, excuse me. He was like, go get the number off of it. And I was like, yo, you can ask me to get the number off of it. You don't just tell people to do things, you know? Like, you might be having a bad day, man, but you can turn your bad day into a positive one. I almost gave him a motivational speech in Party City, but he didn't deserve it. So I was like, you know what? I got the number. I came back with no effort at all. He looks around. He goes, we're sold out. I'm like, you're sold out of that? He's like, yeah. I said, how many actors coming here? Like, you ain't sold out of Spider-Man. You ain't sold out of Batman. You ain't sold out of Princess, whatever. You ain't sold out of none of these people that everyone wants as a kid. But you happen to be sold out with the acting cutting thing. What's the chances of that? So I'm like, damn. So I'm over here being mad. I'm like, and I took like mad long. I had like 50 people behind me. I picked another balloon. He blew it up. This big ass balloon. I had to put the balloon in the car a certain way, right? But it blocked my rear mirror. But I had to put it a certain way. But it was so big that I didn't want it to pop. And it came with like attachments on it. You'll see it. And then I had the roses with the vine, and I had to put it like in a box and like hold it while I was driving and push my ear on the balloon so I can see the mirror, because the cops around here are going a little crazy. They just pulling people over for nothing. So then I had to go get the cake, and I went to go get the cake, and it was no parking, so I had to park 2 blocks away, and then I get soaked and wet. I still have this on. And then that was the easy part though. I went in there, I already ordered it. It was the easy part picking it up, right? Because I put the work in on the phone, guys. So after I did that, I basically just got back in the car, soaking wet. My umbrella didn't do nothing for me. And I came upstairs, brought the cake up first, went back down, almost lost the balloon. I almost lost the balloon. I told you, I'm not good at these things. Like keeping, like just, I wish I can just grab the balloon and just palm it and just take it with me. But you got to be like nice to it. I'm gonna have to start getting nice with these things when I have a kid in the future anyway. I can't be too aggressive on a baby. And then I had to go down and get the rest. I got candles, and I got this nice, she loves like gold and like this kind of gold, rose gold. She loves that kind of gold. I couldn't find that, but I got gold for her. 23, the number. And then after that, she's calling me and she's trying to figure out what she's gonna do as far as like, her father got her a cake and stuff. So I was like, you know, handle that. And then I think they're gonna come here with a cake. So she walks in, I'm gonna just put the candles. I brought candles. I'm gonna light that bitch up. That cake probably gonna burn my house down. I'm gonna put the 2, 3 in there. And then there was a couple things I wanted to do. I wanted to get her, she wants a dresser for the apartment. I asked her what she wants for her birthday, and she's like, don't give me nothing, buy me a dresser, buy me a dresser. So first thing I was gonna do, she'd been on Target for like the last like 2 months on like looking at dressers. I was gonna give her like a $500 gift card to Target, but then I know my girl, she might have had saw something on another website today or yesterday, and she no longer wants it on Target. And then she wants a couple things that I heard her mention. Even she wanted last year when we used to go to the mall, or the last couple months we went to the mall, but she just didn't want to get it. So I think if I go with the energy and the goal of making sure she gets something for her birthday, a couple of things for her birthday at the mall. We got a beautiful big mall over here, Palisades Mall, which is like 30 minutes away, 25 minutes away, probably 20 with no traffic. And I'm just gonna make her go shopping. So, but the reason why I'm making this video, guys, is because on her birthday, I tried to take her to a nice dinner. The restaurant is delayed. I mean, it's opening late, and it might close early because of the floods around here right now. I tried to like buy her something. I mentioned a couple days ago about like jewelry, and she's like, I don't want jewelry, but if I do want jewelry, I want this type. But if you ever were to give me jewelry, you cannot get this type, and you can't do this. I'm like, whoa. The last thing I want to do is buy goddamn jewelry, and she doesn't like it. So we gonna go together. We're gonna do this as a team. You understand? Like, I'll take care of the bill. We gonna do this as a team. But the moral of the story, guys, is that I've been with her scary since she was 19. She turns 23 today. And like, you guys probably see like that she's cool on camera, but you gotta understand, if you know this girl in real life, she is the most enthusiastic, ambitious, caring, loving, funniest. She's funny as hell. Ree's funny. Nobody makes me laugh more than her. She's the dopest human being that I've ever came across. And she just wants the simple things in life. If I were to get her a teddy bear on Christmas or her birthday, she wouldn't want nothing more than that. As long as there's no drama and there's pure love, and she's like the happiest person I've ever came across. And when she was 19, she turned 20. I was in Delaware. If you guys are, OG subscribers on Loveacrossthehudson, if you're not, just go back in these videos and see the history. When she was 20 years old, I couldn't come up for her birthday. I had a game, I think, I was in Ohio. I was in Delaware on my way to Ohio. And I was getting on a plane, and I FaceTimed her, and she was at dinner with her family. And, there's certain family members that didn't understand that, I played football, and I had to play football for my scholarship. And it just, guys, it was the worst feeling in the world is not being with someone on their birthday or on special moments. And there was a part of me, I wasn't happy, even though I was doing very well in football that year. I wasn't happy in my life. I forced football, I forced everything, and I had nothing to give her on my birthday. On her birthday. And I couldn't be there at the same time. It was like the worst feeling in the world. When you have nothing to give and you can't be there. And then her 21st birthday, I was able to come up. Oh, and her 19th, when she turned 20, I also sent her $10 on Snap Cash. And I sent her a whole paragraph like, yo, literally, this is the only thing I got. I know you're not looking for none of that, but give me a couple years. In a few years, we'll never have to go through this. And we were commuting to each other. It took 3 hours to get to each other. We took the China bus. We were broke. We were cold. We were hungry. It was so rough that I visioned exactly doing what I'm doing today. Like being able for her to come to our apartment and me surprise her and not have a coach put me in check 355 days of the year and having to be in a different state that I didn't want to be in. It all paid off. I get to sleep next to the most beautiful woman in the world. I get to wake up with her. I get to hang out with her when I can, when we're free, which is like, that's all we do when we're free. We just hang out with each other and hit the gym and push each other with our goals and our dreams. And the reason why I want to make this video is because you might be someone in the relationship that you feel like you don't have the money, or you feel like you're not with your loved one on special moments. But we specifically made this YouTube channel to make sure that we can show people around the world that a long distance relationship can work. And being broke, it's okay to be broke. It's understandable to be broke. It happens. And if you give it time and you put faith in it and you put vision and you enjoy the moment of being broke, and then also understanding that better things were to come. When me and Ree lived, when I graduated college, I was like 300 pounds in her dad's house, living there with no money, with a messed up back, which was a year ago, a year and like 2 months now. I literally sat there and I told her, like, there was no worse feeling. Like last year for her birthday, I don't remember what we did. I don't remember. Oh, I took her. That's when I first got when I started doing okay in training. But a couple months before that, I remember sitting down and telling her, like, this is the worst we're ever going to be. Like, me being this big, this broke, and this, like, lost in my life. It would never be like this. I wasn't with my own family. I was with her and her family. I didn't have my own room. I lived in her room. I lived in her father's house. And I told her, this is the worst it can never be. So let's love each other and enjoy this moment, because there's nothing but greater things to come in the future. So, I today is just a day where she's gonna celebrate 3 days: today, tomorrow, and Friday. Um, but don't think that if you see our new videos or you see our post on Instagram or if you're seeing other couples, it ain't always sweet. And if it is always sweet, I find out if it starts off perfect and everything, find out most of the time those relationships don't last. Like, that's not how this works. You got to go through crazy things. It's like life. You got to go through the bad. You have to learn. And I'm grateful for every dollar that I make. I'm grateful for every moment I have with her. I'm grateful for everything because, man, it was messed up. And that's not including my childhood. That's not including my upbringing, being homeless in hotels and wanting to love my mom, but being abused by my mom when she was on drugs, and not being able to love my sister. My sister was never around, and my father's daughter was, I loved her but never saw her. So it was like I never knew what it was like to love a woman before, and you have little relationships before that, and you get your heart broken, and you want to give up on love, and you want to give up in a relationship, but you can't. If a person can't accept the fact that when she comes in here, like she is, when she comes in here and there's a cake, there's a balloon, there's roses, there's a bunch of promises for tomorrow and Friday for her, I tried. I got soaking wet. I paid attention to detail with everything. And I tried my best to make it something than nothing, right? As far as celebrating and doing all that. Don't believe in the hype. Do things from your heart. Do things because you care, and do what you can. And if a person can't appreciate that, then that person doesn't deserve you. All right? So, thank you for listening to this video. Just want to say happy birthday to my beautiful queen. Let's continue to make videos and not force it. Look, there's a bird. That's a sign. There's a bird right here in front of me. We make videos where we don't force it. We have mad videos ready to go. We just didn't release yet. We just don't want to force art. We don't want to force it and do it without harmony. And I love how we're doing everything. Sometimes you got to take your energy and throw it towards something else. We got opportunities where we can throw our energy more towards our dreams and our crafts right now. YouTube was a thing that we want to go through journeys and then tell you the story after. We can't act like we know it all the time, right? So I could have just faked this whole thing. I went to go get the camera. One camera doesn't have a battery. She has a battery, and the other camera doesn't have, and then I don't have a card, an SD card to save the video. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna make the video. And I was like, you know what? Let me just do what I can right now, because this is a moment that I want to look back on and show my kids one day. But most importantly, this is a video I want to make for those out there that are struggling or been through some things in a relationship or feel unappreciated or are in a relationship and they can see this, that there's hope, there's a chance to survive, and there's a chance to push in a relationship. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below, wish Haskiri a happy birthday. We have a lot of subscribers that we never even saw comment before. We like to see new faces and new names. And again, guys, before I end this video, if you guys have any questions about a relationship or something you're going through in a relationship, and we see a person ask that question, it's so much more for us to make that video out of harmony and good energy and from the heart. Because when you type that question from the heart with harmony on attending to really look for that answer, we connect over that. So when we put the camera on, it's a deeper connection than just trying to answer your question, right? So study energies and stuff, and you'll probably understand where I'm coming from. But if you have a question, ask it below. Let other people see it, because most likely everyone else that's watching it is relating to your question, or has been through it, or is going through it. Okay? So enjoy your week. The fall's coming. If you guys haven't known, if you don't know yet, I make as much as videos, at least 2 to 3 videos a week on my personal YouTube channel. where I just upload what's on my mind or questions that I get from clients or people with emails and things, and I just give it my heart and soul in those videos. All right, so thank you for watching this video. Happy birthday to Queen Bree. Love Across the Hudson, still alive. It's all about the journey. Enjoy it. Peace.